mad for what? You mad for what? I'm giving up on love. So you mad for what? You mad for what? Cause I'm giving up on us. You mad for what? You mad for what?
Hey YouTube, man, it's your man Neat, and I'm back with another video. Right now my throat hurt. I don't know if I got like a cold or something like that. I don't think I do, but I was like around Davon them when they like had sore throats, so I probably caught it or whatever. We're gonna try to make it through this video without coughing as much. I ain't got no cough or nothing like that right now. I just left the gym and take a shower, so like I ain't really went nowhere to grab none yet. But that's besides the point. I was like, man, let me do this video for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a story time video. So this is the first time I got my heart broken. I know what y'all thinking. What? Playboy? What? Nick getting his heart broken? What? Man, look, I'm human. I got feelings like everybody else, you feel me? So yeah, I get my heart broken, you know what I'm saying? If I love somebody, I don't know why I'm smiling like it's funny, because it's not funny. But it is what it is, though, you feel me? First time I had my heart broken, I probably was like, ooh, this is probably like, what? I think I was 15, y'all think I'm 15. First time I got my heart broken, right? I was living back home. I'm in LA right now, and I was living back in Illinois around this time. And I was going to Mason Clark Middle School, I think it was. Mason Clark Middle School, right? And there was this girl, I ain't even gonna say her name, just be like, such and such, cause I ain't gonna put her name out there, you feel me? My homeboy that I knew since I was a kid, a lot of y'all may see him, you know, you used to see us in videos, stuff like that together, but a homeboy that I knew her and her sisters and her family, right? And I forgot how we had met. I think it was one day they had came over to his house and I was over there. And it was her sisters, her mom, and her brother. So I'm like, to myself, like damn, who is this girl? Like, you know, she cute, you feel me? I'm 15, so like my type at the time was like light-skinned shorties. I was really into light-skinned shorties at the time. I don't know what it was, you feel me? But it was something about a light skin that was just like, damn, yeah. So she was light skinned, you feel me? She had dimples, nice curly hair. She was mixed. Her mom was white, her dad was black, you feel me? So I'm like, damn, she looked good at the time. So I'm talking to my homeboy, I'm like, bro, you gotta hook me up with shorty, like, you got to. And he was telling me like, bruh, I don't think you should with her, like, she cool, that's like, as a friend and stuff like that, but y'all live completely two different lifestyles. Like, at this time, I'm 15, so like, I'm so into music, you know, I'm a good kid, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to write things, Don't get me wrong, obviously I've done bad things, I wasn't like perfect, but you know what I'm saying, like, my mindset was like schoolwork, you know, music, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a goody two shoes at some point. And this girl, she was like wild out, she like to go out every weekend, she like to party, she like to da. And he's like, bro, you shouldn't be with her, like, I don't think that'll work. And I'm like, man, look, don't worry about me, man, just let her know that I think she's cute. I like her, whatever. So he do, you know, we chill with each other the whole time she's there. Before she leaves, I'm like, yo, let me get your Facebook. Cause this is around the time Facebook was popping. Everybody had a Facebook. Like, you either had Facebook or Kik at this time. People had Instagrams, but Instagram wasn't popping at the moment. Like, Instagram wasn't like popping. Like, that wasn't everybody's main source of talking to each other. Everybody had Kik and Facebook. I can remember being 15 years old. All I'm doing every day is Facebook. I'm telling my homie, oh, message me on Facebook, So all that's going on, right? Got her Facebook, we text every day, hitting each other up, messaging each other, we getting to know each other, getting linked. She told me, like, this is probably like 2-3 weeks in, that she just broke up with her boyfriend. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, it's the perfect time to slide on in. She just broke up with her boyfriend. They ain't together no more. Like, I didn't even know she had a boyfriend, which should have been a red flag. But I was only worried about myself, so I wasn't even thinking about, like, you know what I'm saying? She's saying all this to me, but she got a man, you know, being stupid or whatever. But I'm like, yeah, man, you broke up with your boyfriend. That's cool. Let's get it. A few weeks later, she come back over to the homie's crib, and I'm over there again. So we chilling, we hanging out, we cuddled up, we doing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I think I asked her to be my girlfriend. And she was like, yes. So I'm like, oh, shit. This ain't my first girlfriend, you feel me? So I've had girlfriends before, but it's like, oh, she's my girl now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, I'm excited, you feel me? And then I want to say, like, a few days into dating her, not a few days into dating her, I think she was at the mall with her family. And you know when you dating somebody, you got each other's passwords. Now me, I don't really go through my girl shit, even if I got her password. Unless my intuition tells me to look at some shit. Other than that, it's just like I got it to have it, but I'm not gonna check it. Like there's no need for me to check your Instagram and your snaps and all that. Like if I trust you, then like you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I got a level of trust. But she's the mall with her family. Some told me for some reason to just check her Facebook. Like my intuition kicked in and was like, yo, just check her account real quick. You know, so I'm checking her. And wait, no, before I do that, her sisters I got cool with, right, over the time of us being together. Her sisters would tell me like, yeah, she's, you know, the type of girl, like, it's hard for her to settle down. Like, she's a fast girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she lose interest quick, da, da, da. And I'm just like, man, you can't tell me nothing at 15. You feel me? So you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm like, man, I'm the dude. I'm the shit. I know how this works. Like, I'm cool, you feel me? I got it. Fast forward to, like I said, she's at the mall with her family. Some told me to check her Facebook. So I'm like, let me check her Facebook. I go through her messages in her Facebook. She's messaging her ex-boyfriend, telling it, right? So I see it. Sorry, I see it. I instantly get heated beyond repair, bro. I'm looking at messages like, yeah, I miss you. Can't wait to see you. And yeah, I know I'm with him, but I kind of still want to be with you. So I'm like, bro, you out your mind. Like, without even thinking, bro, I instantly called her. I said, yo, yo, I just went to your Facebook. Like, what the fuck is going on? You messaging dude, da da da. You saying all this, you saying all that, and the third. She said, oh, I'm sorry, da da da. I said, man, I'm gonna F that, man, we're done. It's over. Like, I broke up with her. Hung up. Boom, hung up. She texted me back by like 10 minutes. She was texting me and calling me, and I just wasn't responding to her. Like, I was like, man, I'm so done with this. Like, you got me up. You finna try to play me. I'm the type of dude, I'll admit, man, I get jealous. I'm human. You feel what I'm saying? I believe that my girl is my woman, bro. I don't want nobody having access to my woman. The thought of another man having my girl, how I got my girl, yo, that livid to me. I'm teed to the point where like, you out your, like what? Like, man, I'm hella selfish. I'm hella stingy when it comes to my girl, man. To this day, I'm still that way. I'm overprotective, stingy about my girl, man. I'm selfish with my girl. You feel me? Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I'm clingy with my girl, sometimes I'm not. I ain't finna stunt. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man, but like, I still got feelings. So like, there are times when I want to be around her a lot. And there's times where I don't. There's times where I want to be under her all the time. And there's times where I'm like, all right, we can just sit by each other. There's times when I want her to myself, want her full attention. But then there's times, all right, baby, go do your thing, chill. You feel me? I'm human. I got those emotions. You feel me? She texting, calling me, so I ain't answering. She hits me back up. She texts me, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna give this girl another chance, whatever. So I end up texting dude, though. I texted him. I was like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I understand you were an ex and all that, but I said, I said, my nigga, don't text my girl, man. What's wrong with you? And he was all like, man, you know what I'm saying? That's my ex, you know, da 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 da. And I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck if that's your ex. My nigga, don't text her. You know? Blindly not knowing that he's a man, bro. As a dude, I almost expect that from him. That if a female hits you up, to hit her back up. I ain't never been that type of dude, though. For a female to hit me up, and my first intention is to hit you back up. Especially if I'm in a relationship. If it ain't about business or collaboration or something like that, then like as a female, I don't want to talk to you. You feel me? Because I wouldn't want my girl talking to no other dude. Unless she's like a sister. And even then, I wouldn't talk to a girl that I call a sister too much. Because if she had a dude friend that she called a brother, I know my overprotectiveness gonna kick in and I ain't gonna like that. You know, I should have been mad at her, right? But just look, my heart wasn't even broken at this point, right? I felt betrayed and I was mad, but my heart wasn't broken yet, right? We gonna get there. Fast forward a month and a half after that, right? So she got a guy best friend already. I'm 15 though. And at 15, I had a lot of females around me. So like, I had a lot of female friends at the time I can't cap. And a lot of these female friends wanted to get with me, flirt with me and all this stuff. But I'm like, man, I know me, so I don't care that they're around me. I don't care that they flirt because at the end of the day, I won't flirt. Not knowing I should have been like, nah, man, y'all need to chill because it's disrespectful to my girl, but whatever, right? So she got a guy best friend. She was all like, man, you ain't got to worry about him. We go skating one night. Her guy best friend come with us. And it's her sisters, it's me, it's him, a couple other people we know. We all skate. You know, at the skate rink we used to go to when we was kids, everybody went skating. That was like the thing to do on the weekends. Everybody went skating on Friday nights. Everybody went to the mall on Saturday. And then you kicked it with your friends on Sunday if you saw them at church or something like that. And then you kicked it with them on Monday when you saw them at school. That's how my weekends went as a kid. Skating, doing our thing. I'm talking to her sister, right? Her sister pulled me to the side like, yo, you need to really watch her, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a really, really friendly girl. And that's why to this day, I was all like, man, I don't too much like girls that are too friendly because it comes off as flirtatious. And I don't want to assume you being flirtatious. And I don't want anyone else to assume that you're being flirtatious. So that's why I'm not super friendly like that. I don't want to come off as like I'm flirting with you. That's why I don't really answer people back when they talk to me. So like I just be like, I'm like nonchalant with it, especially like if I don't want to talk to you. You give me a compliment and you say something, I'm just like, yeah, thanks, all right, bye. You know, some of that's whatever, right? That's neither here nor there, right? So she was like, you need to watch her. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. You're telling me that it's your sister. If it's your sister and me, like if she was cheating, I'm pretty sure you would be on her side, but she's a good person, so she's telling me what's up. So I'm like, okay, well, where's she at? Where my girl at? She's over there dancing with this dude, her friend. Not like no regular dancing, right? She's turned around, he got her behind the waist like this, and they skating in the corner. Not skating in the corner, they're like this in the corner in the skating ring. I'm like, bro, first off, she got balls to do this in front of me. This dude got balls to do this in front of me like I will legit drop this motherfucker, man. Like around this time, I had really bad anger issues. On my way over there, her sister was like, no, Nick, chill. Like she's like, Dom, Nick, you need to chill. Like, don't do nothing that like we know you gonna do da. So I'm like, nah, what are you talking about? Like, she disrespecting me blankly in my face. Like, this hurts, you feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, I care about you, man, and I do all I can for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm 15. Obviously, it ain't like I got a house and a car and I got all this money to take care of her. But because I don't have those things, all right, well, I know I gotta be there emotionally. When I do have money and I'm around, all right, let's go get something to eat. Let's go to the movies. Let's have one of our parents drop us off at the mall and just shop or just chill or whatever. So it ain't like I'm not doing things, right? So I'm low-key hurt. I'm like, man, I put all my feelings and emotions into you. So her sister grabs me, she calms me down to the point where, okay, I'm not gonna do nothing in front of everybody. And we get in the car, her mom comes because we get in the car. Dude's sitting on the floor, because her mom had like a minivan. She's sitting in the seat right here, I'm sitting in the seat right here. Her sister's in the back, and this dude is like in the middle aisle of the floor, right? He was talking, he was being slick at the mouth. I feel like he was being really slick at the mouth. He said something to her like, he was goofing around laughing with her like, yo, if I was your man type stuff, da. So she laughed at it. Instantly I got mad. Hit him in the mouth. Hit the nigga in the mouth in the back of the car. Her mom stopped the car. Dom, what is wrong with you? I was like, I'm pissed. So I'm like, nah, like you ain't just heard what he just said. I hit him, dude didn't do nothing. He did this. He was like what the f? He was a light skinned. I ain't gonna say like it just because he was light skinned, he ain't got hands. But he's a light skinned dude, right? So I hit him in the mouth. And this dude taller than me. At 15, I wasn't tall. At 15, I wasn't even muscular at all. Like I just was doing martial arts for a very long time. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I know how to fight. I didn't like fighting, but I knew how to fight, you feel me? And I only fought if I thought it was necessary. Hit him in the mouth out of reflex. Bah! Like, it pissed me off, right? She's like, what are you doing? Why would you hit my friend? He was just playing. And I'm like, man, you really defending this dude after I know what you was just doing in there? But I ain't gonna tell her I know what she was doing. So we drop him off, get back to her house, because I spent the night at her house that night. We in the living room, like we get to talking, right? I'm like, I know what you did. I saw what happened. You can't hide that from me. Like, your sister told me what's up. I caught you in the act. Like, how you gonna tell me what's up? Like, she starts crying. And you know what she had the nerve to break up with me because I found this shit out. She was all like, I don't think this gonna work. You know, I know me. I don't wanna hurt you no more. Da. Making it seem like she the victim in the story. I'm like, you just cheated on me. I forgave you once. And you expect me to forgive you again because you telling me some sweet story beside bullshit? I'm just like, man, are you serious? After that breakup, she went to her room. I sat on her couch all night because I couldn't go home. Her mom was sleeping like late at night, so I had no choice but to spend the night and leave in the morning. I'm sitting on the couch like this, like damn, you can try to love somebody all day long. I ain't perfect, you feel me saying? I ain't perfect, but I work, you feel me? I know that sounds like a song, but bro, to this day, I still feel the same way. I'm not perfect, bro. I make mistakes and I get angry and I do things, you know what I'm saying? I can admit that. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm so worth it because my type of love you don't get from everybody. My type of love you don't just get from anybody, man. My type of love comes with unconditional, man. I'm gonna love you through whatever and I'm gonna fight with you and I'm gonna fight for you and I'm gonna be there for you and I'm gonna love you and this and that. And like a lot of dudes gonna be like, oh man, that's soft and da. Bro, nah man, bro, you not a real man if you don't love somebody. You're not a real man if you don't care about somebody. You're not a real man if you're not willing to die and fight for something or someone that you believe in. You feel me? At least that's what I feel. You're not a real man if you don't cry. A real man is never gonna be like, all right, let me hold my tears back because real men don't cry. I used to think that way, but it's like, nah, man, I'm human, bro. I got feelings, man, and like if I get hurt, I get hurt. And I was hurt that night. I cried. I ain't even gonna stunt you. I didn't cry until the next morning though. I cried on my way home. Now thinking back at it, I should have been like, you know what? You know, I ain't gonna blame her for what she did. We was 15 years old, we was kids. You feel me? Not everybody is looking for a serious relationship as a kid. But I've always been the type of dude, like, I want something serious, bro. I don't like playing games, man. I don't like having hoes. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I could have hoes if I wanted to, but it's like, bro, I'm not into that. I feel like I've always been a one-woman kind of guy. Like, all right, I'm ready to have a girlfriend. Let's build a life together. Eventually, one day, get a crib, settle down, get married, start a family, and travel, do whatever. You feel me? Like that's where I feel like I'm at in life. That's where I feel like I've always been. Like, don't get me wrong though. When I was a kid, yeah, I fooled around. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Like I fooled around and did some of this, did some of that. Like I like to say, there was a lot of dogs on the killer. You feel me? Around the time. Man, she broke my heart. I had my heart broken, man, and I was 15 years old. And it shouldn't have been that serious, but I was like, damn, it was that serious. Like, it hurt. You really gonna do me like that? After that, I don't think she was and I hate to say this, but she was the reason that every relationship after that, I couldn't trust nobody. I couldn't love nobody right. I was always angry when it came to like relationships. I was like, nah, man, you doing this, you doing that. Like, I was accusing before I knew anything because I was so hurt. I was like, damn, man, I'm a good dude. And you did this to a good dude. And like, girls always like, damn, man, no good dudes left and this and this. It's like, nah, man, that's not true. That's some good dudes left. It's just good dudes are damaged because you bring your past issues into a new relationship, and this new guy has to meet the expectations of what he did and how you want him to be now. So it's a lot. Like, that's a lot to put on someone. But if you a man and you love your woman, you like, it, man, all right, she going through this now. You gotta understand where she coming from. She has to understand where you came from. Like, y'all coming from two different paths to come together and be one, right? So you gotta work on that. So I'm like, all right, my mindset is like, yeah, I know that. That was the first time I ever had my heart broken. Before that, I ain't never had my heart broken. Before that, I don't even think I was really dating like that. Like I was, but like it wasn't no long shit. It wasn't nothing serious. It was like we'd date for a day. I'd come to school and the girl would be like, or I'd be like, yo, you wanna be my girlfriend? By lunchtime, we already broken up. By lunchtime, she already with somebody else. I'm already with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a little hard dude to catch at the time when I was a kid, when I was younger. Like I said, a kid or whatever. But that was the first time I had my heart broken. Looking back at it now, it ain't even nothing that serious. But like back then, I was so heated, but I was so serious about that. I was like, damn, you gonna do me like that, shorty? Like, bought you a ring pop or some everything, you feel me? It's a lot of details missing, like, between the story that y'all don't know. But I don't never get into too much, nothing. I don't really say too much because I don't want to be disrespectful to who it was. All I can say is, there were times when I had like $5 to my name as 15, but I took her to McDonald's, got her a McChicken and a fry. You feel me? And it was love. Boy, back then, I used to skip school to catch the bus to come to her house when she said she was feeling sick or something like that. You feel me? Just to come over there and make sure she was straight. And the whole time I found out, actually, after that happened, from her sisters, she was talking to other dudes. We didn't go to the same school. She was talking to other dudes. You know what I'm saying? She was chilling with other dudes, lying to me about it, telling me. So like, it's like the more we go, like when I found out, the more I learned, the more pissed I got, the more hurt I felt. I was like, damn, you was really doing me grimy out here. I was really looking stupid without even knowing. I'm walking around like, yeah, man, I got a good girl. She this, she that. I'm like, damn, she hurting me be like this. That's ridiculous, man. Cheating on nobody right now, man. I couldn't do it. I couldn't cheat on nobody, man. Intentionally hurting somebody, man. I ain't perfect, bro. I don't want to hurt somebody I say I love, man. So it's like, I would tell myself, like, get shit together, dude. Man the fuck up. Stand the fuck up. Do what you gotta do and just keep playing. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there, whatever. But that's the first time I got hurt as a story time. You feel me? Comment below. Let me know what y'all want to see next in the video. I'm gonna be posting a lot more. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell me you post God, my daughter. Try to hit post notifications. Join the dog pound, you feel me? I'm gonna catch y'all later in the next video, dog. Yeah.
I'm in love with you, baby, but I'm done with you, baby. Up all night, all we doing is fight. Now you're ignoring me, baby. Checking my phone for evidence, bringing up shit that's irrelevant. Now it's time to fix the elephant, and I'm so done, yeah, I'm through with it. I was a pimp, I was stuck in it. Past life on some other shit. Met you when I was done with it. Changed up.